Hello and welcome to the second lesson of our MS Word for beginner to pro series. Okay, so as I said in our previous video, I said that we would be looking at the insert tab in this very lesson. I have explained everything that you need to know concerning the interface of the Microsoft Word application to you. If you have not watched that video, kindly click on the link below to watch the very first video. Thank you very much. So let's take a quick recap of what we studied the last time. The last time we were able to talk about the backstage view and then the file tab. So this is what we call the backstage view, clicking on the file menu. Okay, so we went through the home, new, open, went through info, save as, everything that you need to know here. We also went through all these templates here. Great. Now we also saw the ribbon concerning the home tab. Okay, so we saw the groups of the home ribbon. We saw the clipboard, we saw what it does, we saw the font group, we saw what it does, we saw the paragraph group, we also saw the styles group and the editing group. We also were able to generate this wonderful passage just by typing a simple code. Okay, great. So today we are going to move to the insert tab. We are moving to the insert tab. Okay, great. So without wasting much time, let's dive right into the video. Okay, so with the insert tab, you know, as I said the last time, this bar here is called the menu bar. Okay, and then when you click on each of the menus, you get a ribbon with groups. So with the insert tab, these are the groups for the insert tab. Great. Now let's look at the first group of the insert tab. First of all, what is insert? Let me say insert. To insert something means to put something into something. Very good. Good. So with regards to Microsoft Word, the insert button, what it does is it gives you the opportunity to add certain things to your Word document to make more meaning or to enhance the readability, the usability, the accessibility of your document. Great. So let's look at the pages group on the ribbon. That's the first group, the pages group. So when you click on insert and you click on cover page, you see that there's a small arrow here. We all know what cover page is. The cover page is the very first page that you see when you want to read a book or you want to open a book. Great. So these are some templates that Word or Office have designed for us. Okay, so we see the first one as Austin, Banded, Facet. We have a whole lot of templates for our cover page. All right, so let's click on one of the templates to see how a cover page looks like. So I'll click on this one. Great. So this is what I have for my cover page. This is what I have for my cover page. So with this one, I can edit it. If let's say I'm done with my document creation and then I'm editing, so I can change this image right here. I can give it a title. Okay, I can give it a title. Let's say MS Word Lesson 2. All right, then subtitle, let's say Learn Word from beginner to pro. All right, so this is my cover page, and then abstract, I'll just define what or I'll just give a brief description about what the reader is to expect in this particular document. So that is a cover page. You see that with the cover page, when I inserted the cover page, it kept my original page that I have. So it inserted a new page as the first page to my cover page. Okay, great. So I can also adjust my cover page like this, okay, just to fit perfectly on my page so that it looks very appealing. Great. Now let's undo that. Let's delete the cover page. Okay, so let's remove the current cover page here. Great. Now that is the cover page. So insert cover page gives you a cover page for your document. Sometimes when you are working on a document and maybe you have to insert a page in between, let's say 2 pages or something, okay, you can insert a blank page. So let me generate a random text so that we can get like 2 pages, and then we'll insert the page, a blank page between the 2 pages, so that we can work, and then to make our workflow very easy. So as we remember from the last lesson, you first type your equal sign, then you type rand, short form of random. Then let's say we want to play we want more words, so let's say 6 sentences made up of 8 paragraphs. Alright, then I tap on my enter key. Alright, so it has generated this particular one for me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs of 8 sentences. Let me increase the font size. We saw it from the last time, so let me increase the font size so that I can get let me get like let's see, I have, great, so I have 3 pages now. Okay, I have 3 pages now. Let's say I want to insert a blank page. Yeah, let's go to the insert button. I want to insert a blank page in between these 2 pages. Okay, this is page 1 and this is page 2. So I want to insert a new page 2 so that this particular page can be pushed to page 3. Alright, so I've clicked on insert, then I've clicked here. First of all, my cursor is supposed to come here at the beginning of my document, where I want to place the page. I'll click on it for it to blink, the insertion point to blink, and I click on blank page. So you see that it has a blank page has been inserted in between the first page and then the second page. Okay, and then the second page. So now I have 4 pages, so I can just insert whatever I forgot to insert on my second page without pushing all the text to the next page or pressing the enter key to create more pages. So that's how we insert blank page. Great, let's undo it. Now there's a third option here called page break. Page break. Now what is a page break? A page break simply means where you, the user, you want to end your one page and then begin another page. Are we okay? So for instance, let's say I want to end this page here, okay, and then push all my text to the next page, okay, and then push all my text to the next page. I don't have to be pressing the enter key to create that space, okay. So I can simply create a page break. So clicking here, I've clicked at the end of where I want my page to end, or at the point where I want my page to end. When I click that side, I can click on page break. You see that it pushes then the text beyond that side to the next page, meaning a page ends here and then a new page begins somewhere here. I believe we understand. Great, so that is the meaning of what a page break. Great. Now let's come to the tables group, the table. So insert table. Okay, good. So we will have a lesson dedicated for tables alone, where we learn about merge, create tables, format your tables, design your tables to make them look good, and all sort of stuff. But today, let's just do a quick review of how to insert your table. So first of all, let me create a blank space or a blank page here. Now we already know how to create a blank page, so I'll put my insertion point at the beginning of the page that I want to push down, then click on blank page. Good. So now I have my blank page. So now our insert tab is active. Let me click on table. Great. You can see some squares displayed here. All right. And then from in tables, from top to the bottom, they are called columns, and then from the left to your right are called what? Rows. Great. So I'm going to create let's say a table of 4 columns and 4 rows. So 4 by 4 table. Okay, great. So 4 by 4 table. So I have 4 columns here and then 4 rows. So we have column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Then we have row 1. This is row 1, this is row 2, this is row 3, and this is row 4. So I have inserted my table. Okay, so I can adjust my table by dragging this adjustment icon here, making my table big, or I can still adjust my tables by dragging the bottom borders of my table to make them look good to the eye. Okay, so I can insert anything into my table. So let's say boys, girls, women, and then men. Right, great. So I have my tables here. I can position my tables, my content in the tables somewhere. I can make them centered, I can make them bold, I can underline them. Anyway, are we okay? Great. So now let's notice something. The moment I inserted my table, there was a new ribbon that popped up. That is the table design and the table layout. Okay, we'll go into it. We'll go much deeper into tables, but let's take a quick review of the table design ribbon. So when you insert your table, okay, they have given you a new menu that will help you to design your table. So for instance, this table, it looks too basic, so I want to get a good design for the table. So I can click on this small arrow. We have a lot of tables here, so let's choose this black and white with shaded regions here. You can see the table is looking good now. Or we can choose colored tables, or you can still choose some of the basic grid tables like this, or better still, you can choose tables with no borders and stuff. Okay, now the layout tool talks about how you place your text. For instance, if you want to place your text at the, let's say at the left, you want to align to the left, align to the center, align to the right, then to the bottom, centered, or anywhere. All right, and then the text direction too, it allows you to direct your text horizontally, in the flip form, or anything. All right, so that is briefly what the table design layout is about. We'll go deeper into it. Great. So that is for the tables group on the insert ribbon. Great. Now let's come to the illustrations group. We have quite a number of commands there. The first one is picture. It's self-explanatory. Okay, so when the insert tab is active and you click on pictures, you can insert pictures from your device, or if you are connected to the internet, you can insert pictures from online. So from here, let me insert a page break here. Great. So I have a page break. So here, this is where I'm going to insert my picture. So let me insert a picture from this device. Let me insert a picture from this device. Okay, great. So let's go to this picture. So camera roll, I don't have any picture there. let's go to desktop. Okay, you choose your location where your pictures are. All right, so yeah, let's open this folder and then choose a random picture, like let's say this FIFA World Cup picture. Then I click on insert. You see that it has been inserted for us. Now if you take a good look at the ribbon, you see that it has also changed. So it changes to the picture tools and then the picture format, where it allows you to do some serious editing or positioning to your image. Okay, because if you can see critically, I can't move my image. It's not so easy to move my image because it has been restricted. So I can move it, but not to my satisfaction, you see. So it has been moved, and then it is moving in line with the text. Okay, so let me pick it back. Then so with the picture format tool, or with this icon here, you can click on it and then you choose where or how you want your picture to be. So you see that in line with text is selected. Then we have with text wrapping. With text wrapping, you can choose square, where your text will surround your picture in the square format. Okay, normally I choose in front of text so that I can move my picture. Okay, now you can also adjust your picture by hovering around this adjustment tool, and then you press the control, then you can resize it from the center without holding the control tool. You see that you will be adjusting it from the edge that you drag from. Okay, so it can distort your image. All right, great. So clicking the control will make you adjust from the center. Okay, so when you click, you can have a lot of text wrapping option. This one behind text means when you drag it to your text to be behind the text. Great, now we can see that. So self-explanatory. Great. And then we also have the option of let's choose the square. Okay, so you see the text is just surrounding the picture in a square shape. Okay, great. So that is how we insert picture. You will also be creating documents that will allow us to format our pictures very well. Okay, so I'll go into the pictures into details very soon when we start real document creation. Okay, so briefly, we can remove the background. We can do corrections to our image, like the colors. So you have a lot of presets here. When you hover your mouse, you see a lot of presets. So you choose the one that you like. Then you also have color. You can choose your colors. You can make them monochrome, that's black and white with contrast, and then you can make them artistic and stuff. All right, so that is what the picture format tool will give you. Have artistic effect where you can colorize your images and stuff. Okay, like making them artwork or drawings, transforming them into drawings. Great, so let's go back to our inserter. So that is for pictures. All right, we can also insert shapes. You know our shapes already. Okay, we have the rectangles, we have the ovals, we have the rounded rectangles, we have the star, we have the triangles, arrows, and a whole lot of shapes. So when you click on this small arrow, you are going to notice that we have groups. So we have recently used shape. That's when you start using the shapes that you used recently will appear at the top here. So if you have not used any shape before, this place will be empty. So let's look at the first here. We have lines. So that the lines, we have a simple line, we have a line with a single arrowhead. We also have a line with double arrowheads. Then we have connector lines and all sort of lines. We have rectangles, rectangle, rounded rectangle. Then we have a rectangle with snipped single corner, double snip corners, and a whole lot of. And then we also have basic shapes. The first one here is a text box. Okay, then we have the oval, we have the rectangles and isosceles triangles, or another triangles that we may have. We also have the pentagon, the cylinders, and everything. We also have block arrows. So if you are designing anything in Word and you want to use an arrow, a block arrow, you can use any of these arrows. We also have equation shapes. As in mathematical shapes, you have plus, you have the minus, you have the times, you have the division sign, you have the equal to the not equal sign. Okay, we also have flow charts that you can use. You can pick them one by one to design your flow charts. Alright, great. We also have stars and banners. We also have call outs. We also have call outs. You can also draw your own shape by choosing the drawing canvas. So when you click on the new drawing canvas, it's going to give you a white space, okay, that you can design your own shape. Okay, you can merge your own. You can pick two shapes and then merge them. Alright, or you can, if you have a graphics tablet, you can draw your, or you can scribble your own shape there. Great. So that is the shapes and the shapes. So let's create an arrow to the top. So the insert button is active, then you click the arrow, then you click the shape that you want. So in this case, I want to click the up arrow, so I'll click on it. Okay, let me click on it once again. I'll click on the up arrow. You see my cursor has changed to a crosshair, a big cross, so I can click and then drag. Okay, but when I add a shift, okay, it's going to give me a very good perfect shape. I'm releasing the shift. See how it is behaving. Then when I press the control key, it's giving me an adjustment that I can adjust the weight. Okay, then this one, the shift adjusts the height. Great. Alright, so that is how to insert the arrow. So inserting this, you can change the color from here, making it black, or let's make it orange or green, any color. Or you can also define your custom color by clicking on this and then changing the color to any color of your choice. Now, any shape, anything that you will insert using the insert tab or with the illustrations group, you will get its own tool for you to define the shape. Alright, so any of the tools that we have, any of the commands that we are going to click here, we are going to get a new tab coming up. Alright, so that is it. So inserting the shape, you have the shape formats coming up where you can change the outline. Let's change the outline to a dark blue, and then we can also change the weight of the outline, making the outline bigger. We can change the fill to, let's say, yellow or orange. Okay, we can also add effects like shadow or glow. Let's add a shadow. Okay, so these are the shadows. Okay, so we have inner shadows here. Okay, giving this cool effect. Great. Good. Let's still be on the insert. So we have learned how to insert a shape. Now let's look at icons. We all know icons. Okay, so look at the description from here. Insert an icon to visually communicate using symbols. So let's click on icons to see. Now, yes, this is the issue. Okay, we can install icons from the web. Okay, and also if you have internet connection, when you click on icons, you are going to get where it's going to take you to Google to browse through some icons to enable you choose any icon that you want to use to communicate. Alright, so that is it. Alright, so that is it. Now let's move to 3D models. Let's click on the small arrow. 3D models too. We have stock models that you can insert, and we also have models on your device that you can insert. Okay, so let's click on this device. Let's see if we have models. So I currently don't have any 3D models here, but we can see that the 3D models, they have file extensions. Okay, So 3D, all 3D models, we have fvs, obj, 3mf, ply, and so on and so forth. So people create 3D models and store them on their PCs, or they download 3D models from Microsoft websites or any website at all to enable them work well. Okay, so for those who have been creating documents and then inserting 3D models, this option is for them. Now let's come to smart art. Okay, let's come to smart art. That's where we will see our visual illustrations. All right, so for instance, if you are creating a document, or let's say you are working on a project, an educational project, and then you are supposed to have a list, and then you want to make the list visually appealing. Okay, you want to make the list visually appealing, you can come here and come to the insert tab and then choose smart art. So let's see, let's choose cycle. Okay, let's say we are talking about the water cycle or the life cycle of a mosquito. We are inserting a life cycle of a mosquito. So let's choose cycles, and then let's see which of them we think works well for us. So let's choose this text cycle, and you see a preview here, and let's click OK. Okay, so you see that our cycle has been inserted for us. Okay, let's make it in front of text, like how we did it to the picture. Great. So we can type our text. So let's say from A to B to C to D to E, and then back to A. So great. So we have inserted a smart art. Okay, so this is how you insert a smart art to your Word document. All right, like as I said earlier, you are describing a life cycle of something, or in your project you need to visually represent an idea to your readers. This is how you go about it. Great. So that is smart art. So we have a lot of smart arts that we can choose from. Okay, we have lists. So let's say you are listing something. Maybe you are working on your text document, and then you are listing your services. Let's say you are designing let's say you are designing your business proposal, and then you are listing your services. You can use any of these visually appealing list charts. Okay, then we have processes, we have cycles, we have hierarchy, like from one point to the other. You are describing the hierarchy of, let's say, leadership in your business, in your school, in your class, anything. Then we have relationship. What relationship does this have with this? What relationship does this have with this? We also have the matrix. Okay, we also have the pyramid, like Abraham Maslow's theory of needs. This is how you can arrange yours. And there's also a picture. Okay, so you want to create a chart or a smart art using pictures. Okay, you are good to go. Okay, so let's say you are creating a presentation or a document for your boss to view. You can add pictures to describe whatever that you want to describe. All right, so you can also go to office.com for more smart art, and then this is what I have from office.com. all right, so great, that is smart art. All right, good. Okay, so let me rearrange these things so that we can insert more stuff. So basically we use the insert button to style our document, or to make our documents interactive, visually interactive most of the time. Okay, great. So this is what we have been able to use our insert button for. Great. Now let's look at charts. Let's look at how we can insert a chart. So our insert tab is active. Let me click on charts. So the charts, we have a lot of charts. Okay, so with the charts we have templates that you can choose from. Now let's look at other charts that we have from Microsoft Word. So we have the column chart. So with the column chart, when you click on column chart, we have a lot of designs for you to choose. Okay, so this one is the simple histogram, then this one is a stacked column, and this one is the 100% stacked column, then this one is the block type, the 3D styles, and all the rest. Okay, now we also have the line chart. If you want to use the line charts to describe your data or visually represent your data, you can choose any of these line chart styles. We also have the pie chart. We also have the pie. For the pie chart, we have this simple pie chart. We have the 3D pie chart. We also have pie of pie. Okay, then we have bar of pie. We also have donut. Okay, so people use the donut a lot because it's visually appealing. Alright, let's look at the bar charts that we have. So we have clustered bar charts. Then we also have the stacked bar charts. We also have the 100% stacked. We also have the 3D clustered bar and the 3D stacked all of them. We also have the area chart. Okay, so we have the area, we have the stacked area, we have the 100% stacked, and we have the 3D modules of each of them. Okay, great. We also have the XY scatter. We have map, we have stock, we have surface, we have radar, we have tree map, we have a lot, and we have waterfall. I use this waterfall a lot. Okay, we also have funnel, and we have combo. Okay, combining line and then bar, or combining clustered, and so on and so forth. So we can insert a chart in our document if we need it. So let's insert a simple 3D pie chart in our document. Great. Now this will open a sheet for us to enter our data, a Microsoft Excel sheet to enter our data. Okay, so first of all, yes, so let's see, let's change the first quarter to Monday. Second quarter, let's change it to Tuesday, then this to Wednesday, and then this to Wednesday, and then this to Thursday. Okay, let's keep the sales as it is, then let's close. So you see that we have inserted our charts. Okay, so this is the sales that we need. Now let's change the Tesla options so that we can be able to adjust. We can be able to adjust and move them around. Great. So that is the insert tab. Now, one thing that we are about to learn, and then you are about to be shocked, is the screenshot tab. Okay, Microsoft Word can actually take a screenshot of your desktop or your PC, okay, for you, and then you can save that screenshot as a JPEG. Okay, so let's look at the screenshot. Let's click on the screenshot. So let's click on screen clipping. So you see that has opened my desktop for me. Okay, now it is asking me to drag and take a shot of where I want my screenshot to appear. Okay, so let me drag. I want, let's say, this portion. I want this portion. Okay, I want this portion. Then I click, and then it will quickly be inserted in my document as a picture. Okay, so that is the screenshot option. So you can insert screenshot into your Word document. Amazing. So the insert tab has a lot of stuff for you to implement. Okay, so that is all for the illustrations group, and then let's go to add-ins, media, links, comments, header and footer, text, and then symbol. Then we are done for this particular lesson.